Hi guys and welcome back to my channel. So this is a story time about how I went through 6 prom dates before getting the date that I actually went with. So let's go ahead and get started. So I was going to high school, of course, because prom, right? But I was the new girl. So during my years of high school, I went to 2 different schools. I went to one school called Bethel High School in Hampton, Virginia. And then my senior year, I transferred and ended up going to Hampton High School. And so I was the new girl. I was on the dance team. And I didn't have a prom date. I had an ex-boyfriend at the time, but he graduated a year prior to me, so he said he didn't want to go with me. I know, how tacky is that? But he said he didn't want to go with me. The guy who I was actually dating at the time, he got in trouble. He was in the Navy, I believe. This story is crazy. He was in the Navy and he was selling drugs while in the Navy, so he ended up going to Navy jail. So he couldn't go to prom with me. The third guy I had just met and I wasn't going to ask him. The fourth guy, it's like his brother was dating my neighbor. And so his brother always had a crush on me. So I was like, all right, fine. I'm just going to go with you. Come to find out, my mother got a hold of my cell phone and reached out to him and was like blowing up his phone. Like, how embarrassing is this? Like, I don't even remember why she even called him or why she was in contact with him. But he ended up blocking me, not speaking to me, and I don't even know why. I had to find out through my neighbor who lived next door to me why he wasn't answering my phone calls. And he was like, "You don't know that your mother called him?" And I was like, "Really? Like, why would she call him?" So she called him, cussing him out, and um and he didn't like want to go with me to prom because my mom calls him and like cursed him out or whatever. So he blocked my number. He blocked me. He kept sending me the voicemail. It was weird. I don't even know. I don't even remember why my mother even was trying to get in contact with him. Okay, so that was the third dude. The fourth dude, I forgot. The fourth dude ended up going to jail somehow. I know it's a lot of jail in this story. The fourth dude ended up going to jail. The fifth dude, oh, what happened to him? The fifth dude, right, couldn't find a babysitter because he had a kid so young. Okay, so the sixth dude, who I will not mention, um, yeah. The sixth dude, I got set up with my coach at the time because I was on the dance team, and my coach was like, "Hey, what about this person? We're gonna call him Darren. That's not his real name, but let's say Darren, who actually used to sit behind me in my social studies class or one of those like history classes or whatever. He ended up going with me to prom, and my coach hit me up, was like, "Yo, come to my office. This person doesn't have a prom date. You don't have a prom date. Do you want to go with each other?" And we was like, "Yeah, okay, whatever." So I ended up getting my dress. My dress was like this fuchsia dress. And back then, I'm not going to tell you what year I graduated from high school, but back then color contacts was like really big. So I had gray color contacts. The back of my dress was out and it had like a row of diamonds. It was fuchsia pink. He wore like, I can't remember if his tux was like gray or black, but I know he had like a fuchsia tie. We never took any pictures. It was like he pretty much just dropped me off at the prom. Like, it was the worst prom ever. Like, seriously. We didn't even dance. We didn't take any pictures. And then before coming to pick me up, he went out to eat with his friends. So he didn't even like tell me, "Hey, I'm going to go out to eat with my friends and then come pick you up," or even ask me if I even wanted to go. Like, how tacky is that? I don't even remember. Did I get a corsage? I don't even remember. So he pulls up to prom or whatever, and it's quiet in the car. We're not really talking to each other. It's just like the most awkward ever moment like ever of my life. And so we pull up to prom and we take pictures. No, we don't take pictures together. Like, I see the girls who I danced on the dance team with, and I ended up pretty much having prom with them. You know what? I had a really good girlfriend back then named Portia. So shout out to Portia. Me and her pretty much hung out the whole time. She went with somebody. So it was like I was kind of the third wheel, kind of sad, you know, but it was fine. It wasn't like awkward or anything like that. I kind of wish I just went to prom by myself, to be quite honest. Because it was like, well, what's the point of this? So anyway, after prom or whatever, I get in a car and he drops me off. I changed my clothes and I forgot how I got to after prom. I think my ex-boyfriend, we were still like dealing with, you know, when couples are in that aqua stage when you're not together but y'all together. And I shouldn't have went with his ass nowhere, to be honest, because he didn't even want to go with me because he graduated the previous year. But anyway, I don't even know how I got to the after prom. I don't know if after my prom date, Darren dropped me off at home and I went to go change clothes. I think somebody either picked me up or I ended up driving my mother's car. No, I didn't drive my mother's car. Somebody came and picked me up, and I think it might have been Portia. So shout out to Portia, man. Portia was my prom date, and she was bomb. So I end up going to after prom, and I see my prom date, and we're just like, hey, what's up? How you doing? Oh, I see you made it. Like, it was so weird. It was so awkward. It was like the worst time ever. So if I could redo prom, I would redo it. If I could redo my prom, I absolutely would do it. I think because me and my prom date, we weren't like, it was just like two people that it was like two people that was like, all right, cool, let's just go. You don't have a date, I don't have a date, let's just go. And that's how it was. So that was what my senior prom was like. If you guys had a good or bad senior prom, go ahead and leave your comments down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe this channel. And I want to know more about you. Of course, because I'm going to be sharing more of myself. Don't forget to tune into American Beauty Star Season 2, January 2nd. And I will be doing a live commentary during the episode. Probably like the first 3 or 4. Or I might just continuously just do it. A live commentary while I'm watching the video, and that will either be on Instagram or Facebook or possibly both. I don't know yet, but I will definitely keep you guys posted, and thank you so much for watching. Later.